So students, we'll start our new topic, HTML part 2, and in this topic we are going to discuss about introduction, inserting image, linking, types of linking, sending email from a browser, table, and in last we are going to learn about the what all we have learned. Now inserting image, color, image, pictures and graphics bring a lot of flavor to a web page. Inserting graphics and pictures into a web page is really easy. To use a picture of a web page, use img src. The img is an empty element, that is, has only opening tag. The browser needs to know about that image we want to insert. It is its location. Is it clear? So I want to tell you one thing more about over here, that whatever picture you want to insert in your web page, you must have it in your folder. To provide it, you give the source with img src. This is a tag which cannot work without any attributes, and the important attribute for img is src. And url is the name of the image that you have to provide. Now this is the syntax, and this is the way that we can give the coding. Now what will happen? The alt attribute, it is again another attribute. It specifies the alternative text for an image if the image cannot be displayed, or if it is displayed, we bring our mouse over it will display the name of that image. The value of alt attribute is a text string, and this is the syntax. This is the syntax to write the alt attribute. Is it clear? Here the source, the first attribute src, and the second attribute is alt, and some text, whatever we write over here, we bring our mouse on that image and it will display it. Now this is the way to give, and where there is an image, it will appear like this when we move over. The next is height and width attribute, to change the height and the width of an image. Okay, the height and the width can be given in a number of pixels, such as pixels, or we can give it into a percentage. Now this is the height and this is the width. We cannot horizontally center an image by using the align attribute. For that we use a center tag, not an attribute. Is it clear? Center and center. This is the way it is, and the image is enclosed between this, and image is horizontally centered. While links are important to let visitor easily browse your web page, to execute or download files, to create the ability to browse via a text or image, to let user easily move to and from a particular spot. So linking means to link a page or another website. We use a linking. So hyperlink, this is a hyperlink on which we click, and then what will happen, we will move to another web page or a website. HTML anchor tag is denoted by a tag. It is a tag, anchor tag. The anchor tag links different document together. Is it clear? So to link it, we use a attribute href, hyper reference. The value of href specifies the destination of the link, and it contains at least one attribute. So a is a tag, and at least one attribute is a href. Href is a attribute, and this is the syntax to write. Here we can see the coding over here, how we are using it, and this will be the output. I hope you are able to understand it. There are two types of linking: external linking, internal linking. Links to other domain outside our site, that is external. Link to an anchor on a current page or within a page. When we use it is called internal linking, and then when outside the site it is called external linking. So external linking, use a tag and its href attribute, specify the destination of the link, specify the target in href, add the text that should be work as a link, add an /a, again a closing tag. Look over here, href here and closing tag. So it is which type of tag is it? It is a container tag. Now on when we'll click over here, we will move on to the another page. So now look here, ahref. Now with the use of image, we have given an image. Now this image and this text, it is used for hyperlinking. You can visit my YouTube channel and you can find out each and every output and the programs or the coding over there. Now the title attribute, it specify a title for a document for which we are linking. It is useful for referencing an unlabeled resource such an image or a non-HTML document. Is it clear? The value of the attribute is internal linking. It allows us to link to another section of the document. Is it clear? Within the same web page. Here anchor are used to move to a particular section of a document. Anchor of this type is known as named anchor. Which type of anchor is? It is called named anchor. Now, creating a link within a same document or the specified fragment of another document is of two steps process. One is make a target fragment and create that link to the fragment. Means we have to make a target and then we have to link with that target. Now it is ahref hash name. It's a starting tag. Now this is the target and link between the section. We can target specify section of other pages by adding hash name on the end of the href. Suppose we want to set a link from student name HTML, and this is the way from the roll number, and this is the way we can link. Now you can see this thing in this coding. Now another topic, sending email from a browser. To send an email from a web page, use a mail to tag. Mail to allow the other user to communicate via the email. Mail to is called using an anchor. In some of the sites you can find out mail to. So this is the example, ahref mail to. So this is the address, email address, and send mail. The another way is a mail to email address, send mail. Is it clear? So what is the, you can find out the code. You can find out when we click over here, it will open like this. Now the next topic is tables. Tables means to put the data in tabular form, and the tag which is used is table, and within table we use tr, td, th,thead, tbody, and table has some rows and columns, and these in the intersection of these rows and columns make a cell. Table element are defined with table. Each table may have a caption. Each table is divided into rows with tr tag. Each row is divided into data cell, that is with td. Data cell can contain image list, paragraphs, form, horizontal rules, table, etc. So means table, then tr, then td, then td close, tr close, and table close. So 5 main tags to create a table are here in front of you. You can say it. Now remember, to insert a table on a page, the first tag is a table and the last tag is a closed table. Row, the tr, you can see over here. For columns we use td. For columns we use td. For rows we use tr. Now look, the coding. Table, tr, td means a row, first row having two columns. Look here, and these are the row 1, row 2. You can see easily how we are defining the data in this coding. It looks like a table, but without border we cannot say it is a table. Now what is this T head, T foot, T body? Now it is for table heading, table foot, and table body. Now table, let's see about this one. It is a container tag. Alignment is left, right and center. BG color, we can set the BG color and the border. Another one is TR, again a container tag, define table rows, contain list contents and use inside body contents, and attributes are this. T head, it indicates the group of rows as a header row at the top of the table. It allows once in a table. T head, align, BG, V align. So what are these? These are the attributes of this. Now T head, align left, TD, TR, TH, table heading. Look here, name, roll number. Rules, it also works with border. We will work with the border attribute. We will not work with the rules attribute. We will work with the border attributes. So border attribute is used to give a border. Next one is cell spacing and cell padding. The most important topic. Cell spacing, most of the time it has been asked in the exams. Cell spacing, space between the cells, and cell padding means space between the cell border and its contents. Cell spacing, tag is to create space between different cells within a table. Let's see. Syntax is table border, we have defined a border 1 and cell spacing is 30. Table border 1 over here and will no space. Look here, and here we have given cell spacing. You can see first and second row is same, and so on. Cell padding, it is used to specify the distance between the cell content and its boundaries. So this is the syntax to write the code. Here we have used it, cell spacing, cell padding. Look over here. So this is cell spacing and cell padding. Next topic is align the table. It is used to align the table. It is a left, right or center. It is used within the table element. Specify table background attributes. Image can be displayed. Image can be placed within an element of HTML. Table paragraph structure may have background images. It specifies the URL of a desired image. Look here, for background we have insert an image like this. If we want to insert a color, we can use BG. Now here we have used background. So image as a background has appeared at the back of a page. Now over here we are using BG attribute, background for an HTML document. Let's see this one also. Okay, height and width. The height and width can be specified in terms of pixels or percentage of a browser window. It specifies the summary of the content of a table. It makes no visual difference in the ordinary web browser. Okay, now what is this? This is listing. We have, so can you tell me which type of list is it? Yes, students, it is OL tag, ordered list. Is it clear? So please try to write the code for this listing. How many types of listing are there? 3 types: ordered list, unordered list, ordered list and definition list. HTML table, data is arranged in the form of rows and columns. So how many rows? 2 rows, and in each row we are having 2 columns. Table tag wraps the text and its element into HTML body. Now TR is used to define the table row. TD and TH define the table heading and table data cell. T body, TH, T foot define the control whole section of a table. TH, T body, T foot. Image can be inserted in an HTML document by using img tag. One more thing I want to tell you, img is an empty tag, which means it contains the attributes only. By default, the HTML image appear in line. and the 5 types alignment attributes are left, right, top, middle and bottom. Using hyperlink, we can jump to a new document or a section within a current document. So students, this is all for today. Jai Hind.